Hey, what's up you guys? It's Emily. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. So today, as you can tell by the title, we have another Coffee Talk Friday. Thank you guys for all the amazing questions you guys asked. And before we get into it, don't forget to leave more so that I can answer them for you in next week's video. So without any further ado, let's just get right on into the video. So the first question comes from Just Keep It Christy. Hey Christy. And she said, question, how'd you come up with Coffee Talk Fridays? So I kind of always wanted my channel to be a personable channel, so I feel like you guys can relate to me or learn about me or anything like that, because I don't know, I just feel like it makes our bond better. So I was thinking about what environment I would like to talk to my friends in, and I just thought sipping coffee and like chilling out is the perfect environment. And I hope you guys like this series because I hope to keep making videos for you guys like this. So yes. Okay, so the next question comes from Caitlin Din. Is that how you pronounce it? Din? Hey girl. And she said, question, what is the riskiest thing you've ever done? Okay, so actually this is gonna be like a little story time. We can incorporate this into this Coffee Talk Friday. So when I was in, it had to have been 9th or 8th grade. I can't remember exactly which one. I had this crush on this boy, and my friend had this crush on this boy, and we were having a sleepover, and this boy had so it was me and my friend and the guy I liked and the guy my friend liked, and they were both sleeping over his house and I was sleeping over her house, and their houses were really close together. So I mean, I wouldn't say really close, I'd say about a mile apart. So we had figured out that they were gonna be together, and we were like, okay, first of all, I don't condone this because now looking back at it, I should not have done this, it was dangerous. But when her mom was gonna fall asleep, we were going to go and run to his house and just hang out with them in his basement and just like do whatever. And so we started running and we made it to his house fine, and then we got busted by his parents, so we had to run back to her house. But while we were running back to her house, we got cornered by these two pit bulls. So it was like 2 a.m. Nobody was awake. Her parents weren't awake, my parents weren't awake, none of our friends were awake. And we were kind of just stuck because they were growling and they looked like they would like probably attack us. So I just remember I was so afraid, and just eventually they wandered off into another part of the yard or something, and we just slowly started walking away, not running. But then once we got far enough that we were safe, we started running back, and it was so scary because I thought they were going to attack us, and I was only 14 or 15 at the time, so it was scary. Okay, so the next question comes from Lori Ann. Hey girl. And she said, I have a question. Do you have a favorite type of video to make? If so, what is it? So my favorite video to make on my channel is probably monthly favorite videos, just because I like sharing my favorites that I've accumulated over the month, and then I like showing you guys, and I like when you guys comment back, oh I like that too, or oh this is what I've been loving this month, and it's just really fun to read the comments. Okay, so the next question comes from Steph B. Hey Steph, and she said, question for next week, what is your biggest fear? I think that my biggest fear is probably somebody close to me dying. I don't really, like, this is kind of morbid, but it's not like a real fear if I die, because I won't know that I'm dead, if that makes sense. But I would know if like my mom or my dad or my friend, like you know when they do, but you don't know when you do. So I don't know, I feel like if a friend or a family member died, that would probably be my biggest fear. Okay, so the next question comes from Mommy03. Hey girl, and she said, coffee talk question, what are your top favorite places to shop and what do you buy? So okay, so my one favorite place to shop is Target, and I buy literally the most random things. I can't even tell you what I would buy from Target. I buy their candles, I buy their clothes, I buy their makeup. So Target, I like TJ Maxx because I like their clothes. I like Forever 21 because I like their clothes as well, and they have really good deals on like sandals and accessories. I like H&M because once again they have good basic clothes, and yeah, just really nice prices. And then I've been liking Boohoo, which is an online website, so if you guys ever get the chance to check it out, then I would totally do so because it's super cheap and their website's always 50% off, or it has been for a while, for like the past 2 weeks. And so you can get so much great stuff for half of the price, and their prices are pretty reasonable to begin with. So if you're looking for a new place, I would totally check out Boohoo. Okay, so the next question comes from Raina Paz. Hey Raina, and she said, question for next time. Are there any current books you're reading, or what are your favorite books? So I'm not reading any, and I honestly, I hate to admit this, but I haven't read any outside of school for a while, just because I've been always juggling school, and for the past 2 or 3 years, 2 jobs at once, and so I don't really have time to read like I used to. When I was younger, I read all of the Nancy Drew books, and when I was even younger than that, I read all of the Goosebumps books, so those are my favorite. I've been like interested in Milk and Honey, which is just, it's kind of just short passages, and it just, I don't know, you don't have to take a lot of time to read a couple pages or something like that. You can start and stop wherever. It doesn't flow together or anything like that. Well, I mean, the vibe flows together, but you know what I mean. It's not like you could skip a couple pages and read, just stuff like that. I think it's a really nice book. Anybody was looking for a short or quick read, I would check that out. Okay, so the next question comes from Love Live Life Hey Girl, and she said, what are your favorite songs right now? So my favorite songs right now, let me go check my Spotify because I'm sure. Okay, so one of my favorites right now is XO Tour Life by Lil Uzi Vert. I really like that song. I still like Slippery by Migos. What else? I like Do Re Mi by Black Bear. That's literally one of my favorite songs right now. That's probably my go-to when I go in the car. So I'd say that, and I like First Day Out by T Grizzly. I mean, these are all kind of rap songs except Black Bear's songs, so yeah, if you guys aren't into that, like my music taste, well, I vary, but like right now it's probably just that. And I like something by Marshmello. Hold on, I can't think of the song. Oh, it's called Moving On by Marshmello, and it's a really like feel good, happy song, and yeah, I just like it a lot. Okay, so the next 2 questions I'm gonna clump together because they kind of have about the same question. So the first one comes from Melissa Gutierrez. Hey Melissa, and she said, where do you see yourself where do you see yourself 5 years from now within YouTube? And then the other question was here. Not sure if you answered this before because I just found your channel, but maybe you should talk about your goals, short-term or long-term. So I'll talk about my short-term and long-term goals. So I'll do YouTube and then I'll do my life. I have talked about this before, but I've made some recent changes, so I'll let you guys in on them. So 5 years from now within YouTube, you know, I'm just gonna try to keep my channel afloat. I don't have any like major goals. I just want to be able to still keep this channel going after I get my master's and start working. So short-term goals outside of YouTube, I decided that I'm not gonna go for my PhD right away. I just don't think that it's right for right now. I don't want to overwork myself, and I know that I can always go back later for it when I'm more stable and more, you know, and maybe when I get my master's and I start my master's job, I won't even want to go back. I'll love it so much, but I guess that's just what we'll have to see in the future. Long term, get married, have kids eventually sometime. Doesn't have to be soon, like preferably not within the next 5 years, but if it happens, and I won't complain. And yeah, so those are my short and long-term goals. Thank you so much for watching this Coffee Talk Friday. I hope you guys had a good time watching it. I had a really good time making it for you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel because it helps me out a whole lot. And don't forget to leave questions for next time because I love answering what you guys want to hear about and I love bonding with you guys. So I hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in Monday's Mayhem Monday video. Bye guys.